I think we need to have a little discussion on silver and gold. I'm trying to figure out, like, the reason why they would really be hammering on gold and silver right now, and I can only really come up with two reasons. Of course, that doesn't mean that that's going to be the reason why. You know, the club has their reasons why they do things, when they do them, how they do them. It's all controlled by them. So us folks on the sidelines who don't get any kind of information like that, you know, being part of the club, which we are not, we just have to speculate and kind of look at something happening and then guess as to why it's happening. There's only two. Now, first of all, first and foremost, if you think for 1 second the price movement downward right now is like scaring me away from maybe I shouldn't have bought that silver, you know, maybe I should have stayed away from precious metals, you are out of your mind. You should still be buying with both hands right now. Silver it's actually below $18 right now. Matter of fact, I didn't look this morning, but it creeped into 17, was back into 18, etc. But man, it's just a buying opportunity. But the two reasons that I can come up with as to why are they doing this now. If Lindsey Williams said the timeline of the big collapse and all that is going to be September to October of next year, 2015, then why are precious metal prices going down now? Because he said many times, long ago as well, he was told by his elitist friend that the best friend he had was Ken Fromm, you know, who's now been dead for a few years. And he told him the only thing that's going to save you is gold and silver, and the prices of those items will skyrocket when this is all said and done. With that statement alone, a person does not need to sit here and look at the price every day and, oh my God, it's up, good, oh, it's down, oh no, oh, they're pushing it down, oh no. You don't have time for that. Check your emotions at the front door, leave them out of it. This is an agenda, it's a plan, they're doing it. All you can do is prepare like they are. So why are they doing it now? I thought to myself, if we got a full year before the big collapse happens, which means it'll be after that the precious metals prices should be going up, not exactly when the collapse happens, although it could. Anyways, we got a year out, a whole year. So I thought about that. Well, there's two reasons that I can come up with. First one, something's going to be happening soon, as a matter of fact, causing the prices to go up. Precious metals. So they need to push them down now in advance so that when they do go back up, oh wow, silver only hit 30 and no, gold's only 1600. Far cry from the $1,900 gold and $49 silver, right, of 2011. That makes sense, right? If you knew that something was going to be happening, causing the prices to go way up, you'd want to kill the prices in advance if you were the club. Now, the other option is the plan for precious metals to rise is still after next year, a year from now, September, October, after the big economic collapse starts taking place. And the elite, who already know this, of course, because they're doing it, are realizing it's time for us to go out and buy precious metals ourselves and our companies that we run so that they can make money hand over fist when the prices do rise. So we're going to push the paper price down now so we can get the physical gold and silver now at cheaper prices. And since they control the price via paper, they just push the price down and then buy it all up. But at the same time, are the elite stupid enough to just say, you know what, let's go buy all of what we want right now in the next month? They would clean out the supply, they'd cause more damage to themselves because the paper market would blow up because there would be no delivery of any precious metals, commodities. So they can't do that. So let's just say they're giving themselves a year to just slowly but surely acquire as much metal, precious metals as you can, or as they can, so that when the big collapse happens in a year from now, they'll be sitting on all the precious metals they've ever wanted. Now, at the same time, you would still think, this is kind of against that second thought I just gave you. You would think, back when precious metals, when silver in 2004 or thereabouts, was like 4 to $5 an ounce. Why didn't they just buy it all up then, right? When gold was $400 or $500 an ounce, why didn't they just buy up all they wanted then? Only reason I could think would be because they don't want to have to go out and buy that much at any given length of time, because it's too much and it's going to take it off the market. And if they take it off the market, they're shooting themselves in the foot via the paper market. The paper market's going to be in trouble. So they don't want to take their only game in town of manipulating the paper price by taking up all of the precious metals, the physical precious metals themselves. So that's a possibility. So then that brings you back to them always just using the paper markets to control precious metals prices, period. Which brings me to another possibility of they just want to try to destroy any sentiment in the precious metals area, whether it's the market, physical, paper market, gold market, mining, any of it, to make people say, look, this is just awful, it's getting worse. We thought it would just hit this new little, I'm looking at the technical charts, and if it goes below 12 whatever, then we're definitely back in a bear market, and it's not looking good. And oh boy, it hit that. Oh, it sustained it now. Oh man, they control the price through paper. They may be wanting everyone to just be scared off. And any precious metal investor out there, maybe they're trying to get one last little hoorah into the stock market. Take your money out of the metals, put it in the stock market, because we need a lot of money in that stock market for when we pull the trigger, and we all, the club, shorts the stock market like George Soros has done. We stand to make money hand over fist, but we can't make money hand over fist unless there are opposite trades. So if we're shorting it, a lot of people have to be long. It's the only way they'll make their money. And I keep seeing George Soros since late 2013 rolling over his short position in the S&P 500. And now he put like $1 billion, 1.2, 1.1, somewhere around there, billion earlier this year into the short position of the S&P 500. And then almost doubled it here recently. And I cannot, as I mentioned this before, I cannot find the original article that said it was for later this year, September, October. Or November, one of those 3 months, I don't remember. And I said, a second time, especially a second time around when I heard he doubled his short position, I said, I got to find the original article. How do they know when these positions are due? Because with the short position, you only have a little window of time that it has to happen. If not, you lose. I'm thinking, well, he started it in the end of 2013, added a huge amount to it early 2014, doubled it in mid-2014, The question is, when is it? And I cannot find it. No matter how hard I try, I cannot find where it says anything that says it's at this exact date. So, knowing Lindsey Williams and all, I can only assume maybe it's next year that his short position will expire. And that's his little window of opportunity for the big market crash. So, that's just some thoughts, some things to think about. The bottom line, end of discussion here, it doesn't matter really. It really doesn't matter why they're doing it, how they're doing it. All you know is they're doing it. They're pushing the prices down. And it's a buying opportunity for you and me. I've said this before. The day's going to come where you're going to say, listen, JP Morgan, boys, club, thank you. I never thought I'd say thank you to you dirty, rotten bankers who manipulate everything, rape and pillage everything. And then the taxpayer has to bail you guys out. I never thought I'd say thank you. But right now, with prices where they are, man, I think a little thank you is necessary. Matter of fact, go out and get some more while you're at it. I mean, when that day comes and everyone's like, oh my God, my retirement has been destroyed, and as Lindsay said, you're going to be begging them to fix the solution. What's happened? I can't put food on the table. Oh my God, my parents, they don't have any money. They're supposed to be retired. Well, we have a solution. Solution's New World Order. It'd fix this in a hurry. Okay, do anything. We'll sign away our firstborn children starting right now. Doesn't matter. Just make the pain stop. All right. And that new currency is backed by gold and silver, by the way. Oh, so what is gold and silver in that currency? Oh my God, it's expensive. And then you get to go around telling all the people who told you to shut up, leave me alone on Facebook, let me have my little sheeple-like state of mind. I don't want to hear all this gold, silver, protect your side. Man. Nonsense. Nonsense. Then you get to go back and tell them, hey, remember all those things I used to tell you guys on Facebook? Well, you tell me that's nonsense, and stop sending that, and stop writing that. Why don't you be positive? And guys, I got to tell you something. I have come around to what you all said on Facebook. Just be positive. Don't think negative. I have taken it in full force, and I am so happy. I am so positive today that all of the positivity of all of you people combined for the last several years doesn't compare to how positive and happy I am right now. Leave it at that. Everyone's going to say, what happened? Would you win the lottery? What's going on? No, all the stuff I told you about has just happened. And I protected myself financially, and just to try to protect myself actually equates to making a small fortune that I didn't expect. I just wanted to protect myself. And I just paid off my house, and I paid off this, and I paid off that. I have no debt. How are you guys doing? Oh, well, yeah, I still got a house payment. As a matter of fact, I'm getting kicked out of my house. Yeah, I just lost my job. Bingo. Sorry about your luck. Take care.